Welcome to the Let Me Explain show. I'm Victor, your host, and today I'll be reviewing Gamer Complete's Edge, and this is for focus and energy. So these are capsules, it comes in the form of capsules. Before I get into the review, I do want to mention that you should consult your doctor or physician, whoever takes care of your health, and ask them if this is a good fit for you because we are all different. And the way I experience the product may be very different from the way you experience the product. And if you stay until the end, I will go through the ingredients and list some of the effects they have. So you're better informed. Without further ado, let's get into the experience of it. I took it for 2 weeks, and in those 2 weeks, I started with 2 capsules every day, which and it worked. I guess that's why you're here. It does work, but there are some things that happened along the way. One thing that happened along the way that I will mention at the end of my experience review during the first week when I was taking 2 capsules a day, I realized that my energy did get a boost. And for me, the most outstanding effect was that I became more cheerful, just more engaged with people. You know, it was interesting that my mood got a lift. I was more peppy, if I may use that term. That being said, I would say the product does work from that standpoint, and I've got no issues about how I felt. However, I did feel a little sleepy. I felt like I wanted to sleep when it came to closer to my bedtime, and I'm in bed early. So this was a bit different for me because usually I go to bed and I'm tired when I go to bed, but I don't feel like I need to sleep. I felt almost like a need, a drive to go to bed to sleep. So, on further researching the ingredients, I found that ashwagandha has that effect. It can make you feel sleepy, and it happened to me. That being said, I want to go into the ingredients now. It has a list of interesting ingredients. Forgive me if I mispronounce some of the names, but it is what it is. So it's got vitamin B12, which is great for the body, and this is an essential nutrient. Not all you take is absorbed by the body, so it's interesting to see that this product has 4,166% of what the body needs, which is about 100 milligrams. It's also got L-theanine, which is a stress reducer and boosts alpha brainwaves, lowers blood pressure. So this would not be a good fit for you if you already have low blood pressure. That's why I said you got to consult your doctor before you take this. It's got folic acid, which supports memory and thinking plus focus. Ashwagandha, which I mentioned before, and this is a stress reducing herb or plant. It's an adaptogene, helps with recovery from long and short term stress. It has many other benefits, which I won't go into, but I recommend you look into ashwagandha if you're interested in learning more about stress management. The caffeine part of it bothers me a little bit because I'm on a path where I'm trying to reduce my caffeine intake. So finding that it's got 120 milligrams of caffeine was a bit of a struggle for me because I am trying to cut out caffeine because of what it does to the body, and it just delays energy delivery. But you pay for it after that, so hence the crash. So caffeine, I'm not a big fan of. That part I struggled with. It's also got L-tyrosine, which is a non-essential nutrient, and this supports dopamine, but it promotes mental alertness, and it's a mild antidepressant. That's very interesting to know. So that being said, that caps up my review of the product. And once again, I will say it did work for me. And I just have issues with the caffeine being in it because personally, I'm trying to cut out caffeine. hence looking at other products to boost my energy without that crash afterwards. I don't experience a crash when it comes to using um, Edge. I haven't experienced the same jitteriness as when I drink coffee. So I guess the caffeine in here is not as much as my usual intake of caffeine. And I would say it does work. It worked for me. I enjoy the product, and I'm thinking of getting more.